Hello. Let's see what we can catch. I need to turn my I need to turn my regular volume up. That's what it is. Anyway. How are you guys today?
Full of a cold.
I got my volume was turned down if you said hello before. Sorry about that. I didn't realize it.
I don't think my mic was working. I just had to rejig things and it seems to be alright now.
So they still haven't quite fixed the lure fishing, I assume. Kinda... Oh, it is 100% better than it was yesterday.
At least when you cast out now, you can actually get a fish on, and it will come onto your line. And like yesterday, couldn't even catch the bottom
big
fish.
difference. Makes a big difference. There's still one fish that I can't seem to like hook up with at the event. I don't know. Obviously, I don't know which one it is, but yeah, I got the rest of them, which was nice. What do you think of the new Paris DLC?
I quite like the DLC. I just I think everyone's just a bit disappointed at the launch of it, so it did kind of put people off a little bit. So no one enjoyed it as much as what
I
they
would
should have done yesterday.
agree with that wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly.
I don't get me wrong. I don't think it's fair for everyone to be going ballistic at the devs and calling all sorts of names and stuff. Glitches happen. It is what it is. But the people that are moaning at the people moaning are also getting on my nerves because the thing is, if this was brand new, if this was a very brand new DLC now, brand new game, and it's only just come out, fair enough. But the game has been around for 4 years, over 4 years, and this isn't their first DLC. It's not their first release of a DLC. And if you actually look at these maps, the newer maps, the quality, the crispness, and like the realism of the photos is nowhere near the same quality as the East when
nowhere near. Nowhere near. And even, you know, the Japan DLCs, nowhere near the same quality. I mean, things that kind of ruin the immersion, and I said this earlier, are like the flags in front of us, right? Like the flags are like halfway up. Like you can Photoshop those out, right? If it's just an image or whatever. Like you didn't see things like that. It kind of ruins some of the immersion, things like that. Like flags are halfway up and things like that. Instead, they had like boats that were moving and stuff that really kind of, you know.
There's no movement in these maps. So, like you said, like the flags, you'd expect them to move. They have the boats that drive back and through. They've got bears that appear. They've got deers that appear.
In other DLCs.
So there's
These clouds are just frozen.
There's it's static. It's a photograph. You're fishing in a photograph. The only thing that moves is the water.
Now, I have to say that in the France DLC here, the location that has all the red because it's the sun is setting, that is gorgeous. That is absolutely with the reds and the pinks and the water, the waves in the water look really good. That's probably my favorite of the new maps, I guess, of the three. But it also
they've got great locations. It's just that they could have been so much better.
Especially with Nice. Nice is probably the worst. Just the exposure, and even in the photo, even though it's a photo, it's like overexposed and underexposed in the dark places. I understand it was a bright day that they took the picture, but you're selling this, right? And I'm a software developer, so I kind of know, like I give the developers credit. I mean, these are good developers, and they really addressed issues quickly. But yeah, this is this is probably more the management than anything, that you would just put out something that hadn't been properly QA'd like this. You know, like if
it's silly mistakes that should never have been made. Putting more than one fish in the map, like the event map. The event map had 3.
Yeah, it is, and it's things that should be caught.
So and it wasn't the only map that had a double fish on. There's plenty. There's other maps that had double fish listed.
It is.
That's a silly mistake.
You know, it is. It's a silly mistake that in a normal QA process, things like that get caught, and you might have 1 or 2 mistakes, but there were just so many. Just
there were so many, and why not beta test it? Because I was a beta tester for the East. I still had to purchase it after. It didn't. All it
that's
cost
what
me
beta
was
testing.
time.
So yeah,
but I was happy to play it. You'll find plenty of players on here that are happy to play it for free and then still buy it after.
Exactly.
They don't have to give them anything. Everyone's prepared to do it because everyone wants a sneak peek.
And it's nice to have that outside. You know, they haven't seen what you're even working on. They don't know what the modifications are necessarily. They don't know what was done underneath the cover, so you kind of get an unbiased like take on it. That they try things that have never that the developers don't try. So like we have a quality testing. We don't call it beta testing. We call it UAT testing, user acceptability testing. And before we go to production, that's probably the longest part of our development cycle is acceptance testing, that the users have to check off on it and sign off on it in order for us to actually carry that into production. Because you know, so we have a subset of users that test it out and everything, and they point out a lot of things that we miss sometimes. You know, I mean, it's a great thing to do.
Well, because you're looking at it from the
Right.
software, the data point of view as to what runs, as long as it runs, that obviously that everything runs concurrently with each other. You're not looking at not
Mm-hmm.
100% from the player experience, and everybody's got their own opinion on player experience. People have their own thing at what they like most
Right.
out of the game, and they look for that. And some people are really out there where they prefer like same with this one. They prefer the map, so their biggest complaint is
Mm-hmm.
this is flat. It doesn't move. It doesn't look as
Right.
great as the other ones. Other people, it might be the rods. It's always little different
Right.
things that they might not think about that gets pointed out. Like, well, actually, we can adjust that. You
Right.
see, that's an easy fix.
So I've written code for several games, and one of the games that I wrote code for, we did uh, we did an AI that basically did dynamic difficulty for it was not a multiplayer game, it was just a single player game, but it adjusted the difficulty because we were trying to improve player engagement, making sure they're having fun and adjusting it. If it's too hard for them, they don't have fun. If it's too easy, they don't have fun. So we make it more difficult. If it's too easy, make it more difficult if it's too hard. One thing we noticed, and this is kind of well known now, is that players notice when you change things about their character and the way things work for them way more than anything else in the environment. So you really have to watch like what you're adjusting, especially
Yep.
when it comes to like how players interact with the game and anything to do with what the player does, because like people have been doing this for years and they know this game. They know that the little intricacies of the game that you know they like, I guess. So be careful when you mess with that kind of stuff because it makes it not fun. I guess is my point. Good, good conversation.
Yeah. The one thing I have noticed about these new maps is they've changed the way
Oh,
that
they
the
have.
rares present themselves.
I haven't noticed that.
Uh-huh. Rares on all the other maps don't ever go green on any bait. They always
Oh,
stay
okay.
yellow.
I play on expert mode,
Not
so I
here.
actually hadn't noticed that. But that's uh, that's a really good observation. It's easy to identify rare then.
Yeah, if you're targeting them, because most of the time, like I said, it depends on what I'm fishing for. 99% of the time, I fish an expert because
Right.
I'm going for the points or the whatever, or money. And definitely now the money, now they've increased it to
Yeah.
basically limitless. But yeah, if I'm target fishing and I want something specific,
Oh yeah.
I'll absolutely just target
Oh
fish.
yeah. So,
But yeah, the rares are absolutely targetable. There's lots of people don't think they are, and you have to get them in expert. You're
no,
absolutely right.
the epics you have to get an expert, but the rares, yeah, they've always been available in normal
Yeah,
mode.
yeah.
Yeah.
But they've always been yellow.
Yeah. Well,
They
I know
don't
some of
ever go
them at
green on any
least
bait.
used to be
Now
that
in
way.
here, they, they don't normally show you the bait they like either. And on here, they do show you
Ah,
what bait they like, and they are green.
nice.
And on all the other DLCs, they're not. They always
That's
stay
right.
yellow.
That's good.
So that's going to aggravate some people who like to target the actual rare and
Yep.
make it a quick on easy spot. It makes them less easy to spot because the rares generally have some of the same
Yep.
baits as some of the other fish in the map. So you might think you've got it, but you've not
That's
necessarily
funny.
got it.
Well, that's good. Well, you know, I don't know. There are a lot of people. There. I mean, people feel all kinds of different ways. So I'm sure there will be some people that like it and some people that don't like it for sure. Oh, have
Oh,
they?
the complaints have been. Some of them have been quite funny to read, to be fair. Some people are really pissy over silly things. It's like,
I can only imagine.
the thing is, I totally understand it though. I understand why people get frustrated because although,
Uh huh.
yes, they're not expensive, it's because they've given us such good experiences with all the other DLCs, you wouldn't expect them to not be just as good. They shouldn't be the amount of glitches
Right.
that they were yesterday. They
Right.
absolutely shouldn't. They released later than they said that than what they would normally release. So they have ample time. It's not their first time round the block. You've got the format, you've got the software, you've done it before.
Right.
It shouldn't be
No,
that difficult.
you're exactly right.
So yes, yeah. Although the maps are new and the fish are new, you actually do have the software, the principle already behind.
We call it a
how
pattern,
to create
right?
it.
We already have this pattern. We just have to follow the pattern. You're not developing a new.
Yeah, the foundation's already there. You're not recreating the
Exactly.
earth.
I
You're
mean, just
making what you've
reuse
already
what
made.
you have. Plug in,
So it should be
plug in
just
the
as
new
good.
bitmaps or the new textures and everything else. And I mean, there's some customization. No, don't get me wrong, but you already have the pattern. Don't fix what's not broken, and make it happen.
I mean, this is a bit odd because like you and Big Guy over there, you're a little bit into the water, and Big
Oh,
Guy's
see,
in the water.
for me,
He's not
from my
standing on the
perspective,
side.
you guys are in the air. Like, you guys are huge. So that's what I see.
But the angles normally you're in a line, whereas this is off
For me,
kilter.
I'm just standing on the side.
So
yeah, well, you're not for me. For me, you're actually levitating over
wow,
the
okay.
water.
Well, yeah. So for me, you guys are like going back towards the wall and high. Like, I have to look up at you. You guys are floating up there. Wonder if you catch any sewage or anything in here. Oh yeah, they cleaned it up for the Olympics. That's right. That's right. So not anymore. I wonder if they let actual people swim in the Seine now. Since they cleaned it up. I don't know that I ever would. Yeah,
No,
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Still wouldn't want to.
If I ever make a trip.
I think you're very brave. I think you're
Yeah.
very brave if you get in. I'm full of a normal cold. I don't think what I'd get if I got in there.
Oh, goodness. Now I did watch the swimming for the swimmers in the Seine during the Olympics, and the whole time I was sitting there going, that water just. I mean, they say it's clean, but it does not look clean. It's. Now I went to and I was in London this past April, and the Thames was. I think they had ruled out any going down into the Thames or anything because of the E. coli count there. I was like, well, not that I was planning to go into the river, but it's nice to know.
Have you got all your
I
fish in
haven't,
here?
but I'm not worried about it. I'll get them eventually.
I think I'm just missing 2 epics. I think in Netherlands.
I'm just fishing for whatever because I enjoy fishing. I'm not targeting anything right now, but maybe eventually.
Neither am I. I'm just trying to get XP.
Do you have I had 20 XP on all the DLCs when I got it. Was that supposed to happen?
Yeah, me too. Which was I found also really strange because normally, you have to earn
Right.
you have to earn your fishing license in every part that you go in. So Japan 1 you
Well, I
have to
know
earn it. Japan 2 you have
US
to earn it.
East or
West
US
East.
West, you carried your fishing license from US Free, and US East carried from national parks, but there was nothing here to carry from.
No, so really
Yeah.
these should have been nothing.
And that would have been, that kind of would have been fun to earn your fishing license too. So you could get up to 20 the quickest. And that would make it because you couldn't fish for any of the new epics until you got up to 20.
Yeah, and it allowed everyone to get the epics quite quickly
Yep.
because everyone's level 20. And yesterday they made a mistake with some of the epics
Oh,
because you could
oh,
catch them
wow.
on easy.
Well, that's yeah. Oh, I didn't see that on the fix list, so I wonder if that's still the case. Do you know if that's changed?
I haven't personally checked it. I was fishing with somebody else who was fishing on easy. He was like, "Oh, I've just got an epic," and I'm like, "Well, yeah, okay, that's great." And they're like, "Yeah, but I was targeting fish." I was like,
Wow.
"Oh." And then he checked it again on another map, and he also got the
Wow.
epic on easy.
Huh.
They've done the exact same thing with the fish glitches in size as well, because
Yep.
that's still not quite ironed out. You can catch like a medium fish, and it's giving a fight of a large fish. They have adjusted that tiny little fry thing because that was hilarious yesterday because it was 24 inches and stuff, when really it sits at around about 2 to 4 inches. It was like a goldfish, but saying
That's
that
so
it was
funny.
24 inches
I didn't
big.
see that.
No.
That's funny. 24-inch goldfish.
It's just when you look at it and I'm thinking, 24, it's a tiny fish. How can it be 24 inches? But yeah, they've rectified that now, so he does come in at around about anywhere between like 2 to 3, maybe 4 inches wide. Oh, okay. But he takes a while. He's real stubborn. He's a bit like the late herring. He's really tiny, but he's a stubborn bugger. Doesn't like to come in very quick for a tiny fish.
Hi. What's up? What's up? How was so you guys are back? I didn't know if there was more to do tonight. I didn't. Okay. Okay.
That's it. That little tiny thing there was 24 inches yesterday.
What? Yes. Yes. Oh. Sorry, the family walked in the door and I had to say hello.
It would have been a bit rude not to.
Yeah.
Like I say, have to say hello. Not that you wanted to. I had to say hello.
I have to say I do like the new snowman outfit though. Pretty cool.
To be fair, the only thing I bought in this time round was the rod,
know.
and it wasn't worth the money.
I haven't even. It's a
No.
saltwater
Have you
rod,
not
so
bought
I haven't
it?
even used it. I mostly fish the freshwater with it. So.
Yeah, it's not great.
Mhm.
I was really hoping there was rumors that this rifle one was going to become a saltwater one. So to see the whole, I won't mind, but we've had such a better holiday rod than that one.
Yeah, I like this rifle rod.
it just feels like when you hold it, it
Oh
just
no.
feels flimsy. like a kid's rod. It doesn't feel like a. When you look at it, it doesn't feel like you're holding a decent rod. It just feels
Wow.
like a child's version of it.
I might have to try it.
And that costs
Yeah,
10
it
pearls.
is.
It's super expensive. They should really let you try before you buy, so you can click it and then you can hold it and look at it properly. Because looking at it on the flat photo doesn't really do it any justice
You're right.
when you
I bought it too. I just haven't used it, and so yeah,
Yeah, it's all right. Don't get me in the sense of obviously it does things to the durability and everything. That's all good. It's just not as good as the other holiday rod that we have that's got loads of detail in it. This is just like red and white, and it's just it's a bit lackluster. It's very thin and like a child's rod. It looks like a child's rod.
well, I'm waiting for them to fix the trigger casting because I don't like pulling the trigger and then it just goes whoop. I don't like that. I can live without it, but yeah.
It's all right if you ever have bubbles or squirrels that are literally right in front of your feet, but that doesn't happen, does it? So
Yeah, it does not happen very often.
well, they said they fixed the overcasting, but now the problem is you have to really fling your bait out to get out there. It's like I think you might have fixed it a little bit too much because you used to be able to do it with a sharp flick of the wrist, and now you have to really like throw it to get it to go where you want it to go.
And I don't even know if you.
Making it
I don't even know
more
if I could get it in one of the corners now, and especially without the trigger casting, because like sometimes I'm not the best like overhand caster. Sometimes it goes left or right, or who knows even where. So I was on this map earlier, and I had taken a picture because I caught one of the new fish. I'd taken a picture, and I left the camera up, and I tried to cast this rod. And as I did that, it took like a picture, and the bait went all the way exactly 90 degrees to the right, and shot over there, and actually came underneath the road here and got stuck. I couldn't reel it in at all, and it kept making a sound like it was casting over and over again. So I was like, okay, well, there's a weird edge case bug, but
Yeah, there's been some real random ones. It's like the multi fish. So yesterday you could catch a fish, and then you couldn't get it off the rod. It would just stay on the line, and you cast out and catch the same fish. No matter where you cast out, you catch the same fish, and end up with 5 or 6 fish on your line.
5 or 6 fish on the line.
So you'd have 5 or 6 fish all squiggling around on your bait right in front of you. Like, this is the weirdest thing I've seen. But you could still cast out. You could still cast out with all of them. So all them fish would fly through the air.
That had. I wish
Land
I
in
would
the
have seen
water.
that.
Catch another fish.
I did not get to see that bug, but that would have been hilarious.
It's just like, oh, why have I still got? I can't let it go. It won't let you release it. It couldn't get rid of the fish, and then every time you cast out, it just kept catching the same fish again and again and again and again and again. But it was funny to watch them when you cast out like that, and all you could see was all these fish go.
Oh, I definitely would have tried to see how many fish I could get on there before. You know,
I can imagine there might have been people that did just stayed there for quite a while, just kept casting to see how fat
Eventually,
they could
I
get it.
think the Oculus would probably give up, but I might see how far that was. Just sounds fun. Sounds like a fun bug to play with, for sure. Nothing doing. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that was a trigger cast, and that was actually, because they're right here. Freshwater beam fry. 2.5456.
Yeah, that was.
Oh yeah,
that was the
now
one
it's
that was
2
20
inches. That was 24 inches yesterday.
Look at him, he's tiny. Yeah, he's so small. I like the small ones. Some of them are dead, are like dead, like pretty fish, but you can't put them in your tank because you can't even see them. They're supposed to have fixed that as well because yesterday you couldn't put your new fish in the
Yeah, I
tank.
did.
He's just set up a firework.
Epic.
What was that firework for?
No, I'm
right,
just,
you're trying to
I'm just
find
playing
it.
around, so yeah. Might as well shoot them off.
I've not seen anyone set one off,
You need
so
gold
thank
or
you for that.
XP? I can set one of those off too. Yeah, if you look at your
So
watch.
how
It tells
long
you
does
on
it
the
last?
watch.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's on my
And
watch too. Yeah,
it counts
yeah.
for everybody in the room.
Yeah,
So yeah.
9 minutes 28.
I just haven't caught an epic since I've been in here, and then I was like, oh well, I have an epic firework, so let me try that out.
Yeah, it's just grasshopper on the bottom.
Oh, the epic. I wasn't even.
Uh huh.
I didn't even look at see what it was. I've been targeting.
Yeah, bubbles. Stick a grasshopper on, aim for the bubbles, and you'll get him. And also, you'll pick up quite a few barbels, which are great because they're 9 points and worth decent money.
Nice. As long as they don't fight too much, because then.
I mean, that was just worth 1,500 credits. And he's
Oh,
9
I'm not worried
points and
about
doesn't take
credits.
long
I'm
to come in.
doing
So.
okay credit-wise for now. Until I have to buy a whole. No, well, actually, I bought pretty much everything. I got this game right before 5 weeks ago now. 5 weeks ago. Oh. Yep.
Have you got all the DLCs? Have you been
What's
getting
that?
on doing your fish boards? Have you been getting on doing all of your fish boards?
I have all the freshwater fish and all the maps because I've been doing like trying to do the freshwater leaderboard thing. So yeah, I'm in like number 10 now. So I kind of got frustrated yesterday and said, I'm just gonna give up on this whole freshwater leaderboard thing because after yesterday's whole debacle. So maybe now that things are somewhat fixed, I might get back in it. But if not, then I'll just fish because I like the game. That's really all I'm doing anyway. And the only reason I knew about the freshwater leaderboard was I happened to be online when the time changed, I think, for December 1st. And somebody was like, hey, we're like 10th on the leaderboard right now. And I was like, what's the leaderboard? So, nice little competition.
Yeah, it resets every month, so you get the
Yeah,
saltwater
I
and
just happened
freshwater every
to
month.
be doing freshwater at the time, so that made my decision for me. So I guess I'm doing freshwater leaderboard this month. We'll see how it goes.
top
Yeah.
100, you get some gloves. And if you get in the top 10, you get a medal for your bookcase.
They are bugged right now, aren't they? Or like they have some issue with the medals? Or is that something?
Not the
Oh.
ones that'll be coming up. It's they've had a bug where people that have already owned medals, a couple of people's
okay.
medals have disappeared. They'll get them back. They'll figure it out. It's just it seems to be taking a lot longer process to figure out putting them back than it does anything else.
Okay.
But you only get the one as well. So if you do freshwater and saltwater and you find yourself in the top 10 of both,
I
you'll
think
only
that
get
would
when you
be
place
almost
highest.
impossible, to be honest. Maybe somebody's done it, but have you really?
Yeah, I've done it. Not purposely. It's when I first got the game and I just loved it and I played it a lot and played with lots of different people lots of people prefer salt, lots of people prefer fresh, and I just basically 50-50'd all of them and ended up in the top 10 of both boards. But you only get when you place the highest. And you'll see there's a name on there that crops up quite often, which is JY Bow. He's got 2 accounts. And he will fish saltwater on one.
Wow.
And fresh on the other one, so that you can get a medal for each account.
What's
and he
the
does
name?
it every month. He's incredible.
Jay what? What was his name?
But depending on who's doing the leaderboard for that month, he'll know exactly how many points he needs to put on the board to keep himself in the top 10.
15 grayling. Hang on a second. Push to talk for a bit.
Have you had the epic since you set off that firework?
I think I have, yeah. So, yeah. I was just checking to see. I don't know. Maybe I have. I got the epic for sure, so I must have gotten it since I set off the firework, I guess. I didn't realize it when I did get it, but I definitely got it. What? Yes. What? What time? Okay. Why? Who's that? Oh, just say Finsmall. Yeah, that's fine. No, I can't. Can I get a boat? Hey, can I get a boat? That one boat's gone, so like the one that I was gonna buy that I told you about. There I got it again. So hey. What now? Can I get a boat? Did you hear me? So can I get a boat before you text? Well,
It'd have been really
what about
cool
another
making
one?
this
Can
a
I get it?
nighttime map, because also the Eiffel Tower lights up.
What was that? I'm sorry.
It'd have been really cool if they made this a nighttime map, because the tower lights
Yeah,
up.
somebody said that like that there's some sort of copyright or something in filming or showing the tower lit up. That's why you never see it like on film or in pictures and stuff. there's something like it's like some rights or something. I don't know what it was, but I don't know if I believe it. You can't trust everything you read on the internet, so I don't know.
I just find that really hard, considering it's a public monument and you can film anything
Exactly,
you can.
but
The
I
eye
don't
can
know.
see.
Like if you Google it and stuff, you see personal pictures, but you'll never see like professional stuff. From my understanding, is because there's some sort of rights, thing for it. Like it's intellectual property or something. I don't know how they do it in France. At least that's what I read or saw or heard somewhere.
Yeah, so it's probably fine for personal use, just not for public
Yeah.
publication. Yeah, they might have done a bit better picking a better season to go take the photo.
Yeah, that's true.
Because obviously, if it was in the spring or even the autumn, where all the leaves are all different colours or they're all nice and
Exactly.
green, it'd have made a massive difference and put some real colour in the map. Because obviously, you're looking at it's obviously winter because there's not a single leaf on the tree. It looks a bit dark in here for what it is. It could have been really stunning.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, it definitely has the winter feel. So, I mean, it feels cold and damp.
Yeah.
That's the best way to describe this location: cold and damp.
Yeah, it does exactly feel cold and damp and a bit sad.
I do like that they changed the overhead casting so that you can cast it shorter.
I can't say I've noticed. I always cast overhand, so I can't say I've noticed.
Well, it used to be. No, it used to be when you cast overhand, no matter how hard you flick it, you go all the way to the end. Now I can cast it and it doesn't go quite as far, which is nice. Well, that's 3 epics in a row.
And your time has run out.
It has indeed.
One more in here, and I'm gonna move to the next map. I think.
Sure.
Northern's trying to fill his fish boards. I've already got everything in here, so I'm happy to bounce around and help people get whatever it is they need to get.
I'm just happy to fish. No way.
Plus, my fish are super huge in here. The glitch kicks in very quick.
Hey.
Have you experienced that yet? Fish glitch?
No, I haven't. Hey.
That can be quite fun. So it's more funny when it's a tiny fish and it comes in and it's ginormous. It's not fun if you're going for like, obviously, I don't know if you've ever heard of Doc's Dailies.
No, I actually didn't have a Facebook account
You've got
for a
obviously
long
the real
time. In fact, I held off on getting the Oculus. I was going to get the
Right.
Oculus 2 when it came out, but I didn't want a Facebook account. So finally, I said, okay, well, I'm gonna get it anyway.
You've got the Real VR Fishing Fans page, which is obviously where you can speak to the devs and everything, all that sort of stuff. And then linked with them, this Real VR Docks Daily Derbies. They were just a fan page, and now they're sort of interlinked with Real VR because they've been going for quite a while. But they do competition things for like Fish of the Day, and they do Shark of the Day, so you catch all the sharks. And some of them are just for pats on the back, so it's just like a thing of like a personal challenge. And then other ones are actual events and competitions where you can actually win trophies and medals and things.
That's
and
pretty cool. I have
certificates.
a fake Facebook account that I just made for so I could do Facebook Marketplace because Craigslist is not the place to look for used items anymore. So maybe I'll do that and take a look at it. I think a lot of people have mentioned that Docs Dailies.
It's just once you've actually caught all of your fish and you've accomplished the things that you want to accomplish, it just makes it more fun to sort of keep coming back and trying to like gives you different targets and different things to aim at, and you'll meet other people that obviously do Docs dailies, and it's like you get a friendly competition of like, oh, like I'm gonna fish for that, I'm gonna fish for this, and
Yeah, I met
just keeps it a
somebody
bit
yesterday
interesting.
or day before that was doing the what was it? Ring octopus, blue ring octopus, I think.
Uh huh.
I don't know. I don't know how he did, but he was in there fishing for those, trying to do the daily fish or whatever.
Yeah, fish of the day. It would have been probably fish of the day.
Yeah, I'll probably do that. Sounds like fun. They also keep track of like the largest fish of each type, right?
Yeah, they do number ones. That's posted every single day. These ones are not included yet. It's going to be running for a month before they add these ones to the number ones because obviously we don't know from the largest to the smallest until enough people have caught them to show where their number one sizes sit.
Got it.
Otherwise, people will be posting number one every 3 minutes. Like I've now got number one. I've
Yeah,
now
that
got
makes
number one.
sense.
And normally, if you hold number one, and you're a Docs Daily number one, which means it's the biggest one posted on Docs Dailies, you get like a digital certificate. But if you actually own the real VR number one, you become like what they call an Olympic champion, and they'll send you an
Oh,
actual physical medal in the
that
post.
sounds pretty cool. Yeah. Wow. So you have that's for having the largest box dailies and in the game.
Yeah, you can have the largest, yeah, and you have the real VR number one. Because obviously sometimes it might be fish of the day, and say it's 20, say the biggest size it goes is 20, but it's fish of the day, and somebody posts 18, but that's the biggest that any of the Docs Dailies members have ever posted. You're a Docs Daily number one person, you get a digital certificate. But if you then catch that number 20, say you catch 21, and you not only then beat Docs Daily number one, but you're also Real VR number one, then you become an Olympic champion, you get an actual
So
physical medal
this
in the
fish
post.
just looks not
It's
good.
just for fun.
Looks like a plastic fish. I mean, there's no. Looks like you took a plastic balloon and blew it up and then painted it. Like the other fish, they have textures all over them and stuff. It's sad. Hopefully they fix that. Yeah, I'll definitely join that when I get my phone or whatever. Get on Facebook. Yeah, this is the map where I think it's not their best effort here. Everything looks out of focus.
Yeah, bit blurry in it.
I need to test out the new Christmas rod. It looks kind of like to me it looks kind of like the dragon rod, I think, except for it's red and white. It is tiny though. It does look like a kid's rod. You're absolutely right.
I mean, it matches your
Hey,
outfit.
look at that.
But yeah, it just seems light, very thin. But yeah, that's the closest I can equate it to is being like a child's.
I think
child's
that's an
fishing rod,
accurate
not a
assessment
grown-up
for
one.
sure. Getting a workout over here, trying to move this lure around. Yeah, that's the fish that I think it looks like a big balloon painted.
Have you caught the
No, I
red fish
haven't.
out of here?
Yeah,
That's a strange looking fish.
never even heard of that.
Nope, me neither. It's not the prettiest looking things either. He's a huge, very strange looking fish.
That's enough. Quiet. Nope. Nope. Slim Jim. Slim Jim.
That was a quick
Indeed.
hello and goodbye, wasn't it?
Ooh. Hello.
Hello.
Yo, I just got the DLC. Was there the caption here? Are there any sharks?
No, unfortunately, none of the DLCs have any new sharks.
Dang it.
Just
Yeah,
this is
Is this
saltwater.
freshwater or saltwater?
This
I
is
can't
saltwater.
really. No.
salt water.
Saltwater. Is there any sharks here?
No.
You know it'd be cool if they had reef sharks.
Any of the variations of that would be great.
Yeah.
Off to catch sharks.
Yeah. Yeah, to be fair, 95% of the kids on here
Yep.
just prefer to catch fish. And then you get the little 5% of them that really, really love freshwater and like to catch sturgeon.
Well, some people love to get on and catch bass.
Oh yeah, bass is also a
I
big
think it's
favourite.
because their dad goes bass fishing. All right, I'm turning off push to talk. I don't even know how many fish because I'm trying to push to talk and reel in at the same time. Not that coordinated.
Are
No,
you
I'm
using
one
both
hand.
hands?
Yeah. So push to talk, reel, and at the same time on the same controller.
Yeah, don't do that. Just use your other controller to push the
Oh,
talk
that's
and then
smart.
fish with
I
your
just
other
said that.
hand.
I like don't even know where my other controller is right now because I don't even use it.
Yeah. Yeah, if you put your other controller in your other hand and use that to push the talk, that way you can still answer questions and stuff when you got a fish on. It's very difficult to hold the button down while you're trying to reel, which is why you keep cutting
Makes
out.
sense. Or I can just turn off push to talk.
But I always have mine on so that other people can't hear other things like conversations or whatever else is going on in your household. So,
I usually shut the office door.
although to be fair, it's quite entertaining sometimes when people don't realise how sensitive the
Indeed.
microphone is. You're like, we can all still hear you.
And what I hear though, especially the Oculus 2, that thing picks up everything apparently.
Yeah, the Oculus 2 does pick up a lot more than the 3. But yeah, you'll find it much easier on yourself if you use your other hand.
All right, guys, I think I'm gonna get out of here for now. It's nice meeting you. Good luck.
You too?
You too. Bye-bye.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Get into some freshwater fishing again, guys. Because I'm getting behind. And not that I care about it, but... let's see, East Coast. Locked. Locked. 64 Robbie, Susie. Hello.
Hey, Dinkum Dinkum. You look like a snowman. You fell
Of
for that
course.
silly
Why
uniform.
wouldn't I? I have to. This thing is festive. So you're
You
trying to
have
catch
to.
Ponytail Chub?
Ah, bad humbug. I got
Nice.
a PB
Congratulations.
just now. Jeez. Yeah, I just started fishing. You
I'm
just
like-
caught me in the startup. I can only fish for a couple of hours at the most. Not even that much because I need to. I have a
Okay.
play to
You have
go
10
to
minutes?
online. That
Okay. Well,
yeah,
I'm
I've
gonna,
got an hour and a half
increase our epics. How
of
about that?
fishing.
Firework.
Okay, hold on. Don't wait.
Oh,
I'm not
well,
ready.
I'll
I was
shoot
gonna
another
take
one.
a picture.
How about a gold area 2?
Ah,
Ready?
just wait till I'm ready. It takes me a minute to do my PB picture, and the time has to come up, and you're making
Oh, I'm
me all
not-
pressured, and I can't do it.
It's 10 minutes.
Where are
It
the,
takes 1 pearl coin.
the
I have like 40 left.
yeah,
I had to spend pearl coins on something.
this stupid thing is not loading. Well, you don't have to spend them. They're going to have more things. The time thing isn't coming up. Since I just opened, it's just everything is stuck. Yeah. All right. There's no X on the box to close the extra windows. They're just in the way, and I can't. Terrific. How do I do this? This thing. There's no X. On the MetaQuest thing, there's
don't
no
know.
X. That's weird. I could just close them, and now I can't. Oh, God.
I just opened a different one. That
I
one will
can't
go
do
away.
this with these in the way.
Yeah,
No,
but
I've got 3 windows
if you
open.
click a different window,
and
it'll
I-
make the middle one go away, I think.
I am clicked, and it won't go away. There's no X's to close them. Oh, yeah. It's a... Oh, my God. What the hell? I can't do it, and then I need this out of the way to get the picture because it's going to be in the way of everything. And I'll put it over here. Oh my God, that's so weird. Now it's like it's in the way. What a mess. I never had that happen. It's all new getting it like that. Now it didn't show at all. I have to close. There's no way to close that either. Oh, for God's sakes. There's no X's. File viewer down here. Oh, they're on the bottom. They must have had some kind of
Oh,
stupid
no.
ass update. Instead of the X's in the upper right hand corner, they're
Oh,
underneath
no.
your menu.
Oh, that's not good for me. I don't like seeing that.
I don't like changes. I don't like changes I don't expect. Alright, now I got the picture. Now I can see bony tail chub. It's ridiculous. Bony tail chub, 17.93. I'm getting close. Yeah, you have to put your cursor over it to get the X to show up. Alright, so
It
now
affects
does that
everybody.
affect
If you look at
everybody
your
or
new
just
watch
you?
on your wrist, you'll see Epic and you'll see the timer on there, and that's how much
Yeah.
time of the 10 minutes is left. So it spawns, it increases that.
6 minutes. I've lost 4
That's
minutes
okay.
already.
I mean, I
You
have
should have
another one.
waited.
I'll just pop that one when this one expires.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
so generous.
I don't have enough money. So
Oh my God, I need
I have enough money
points.
to buy another pearl coin if I need it.
I'm a hoarder. I'm hoarding my pearls. I just got one just dropped, so I am really upset with the mess they presented us with. I think it
Oh,
was incompetence. And they took away the point and shoot,
So
which
they
is
did
the
that on
one thing that
purpose?
really pisses me off.
Oh.
I don't know if they did it on purpose. They said that they cured the over
Right. So like if you
overcasting.
do the overhead casting
Well,
now, you can before it didn't matter how.
No.
Well,
No,
I
you
did
could
that.
just shoot it
No,
out.
the
Now
shoot
you've
it out
got
is
to
definitely
throw it
broken,
out.
but the overhead casting, it used to be when you overhead cast, no
Yeah.
matter how hard or soft you did it, it went all the way out. And now you can actually soft cast it and get it a little
Oh,
bit
well.
shorter, which is definitely an improvement.
Yeah, but
I-
I need the point and shoot because my
Mine
things
don't
never
either.
go the right
Mine don't either.
direction
I definitely
when I throw
need
it.
the point and shoot. I definitely don't like the.
I want that back. The DLCs that is just criminal what they offered.
Uh-huh.
I mean, they're out of focus, they're glitchy, the fish aren't what they listed. They've got it's a mess. I mean, this is just strictly incompetence. And I like these guys that put this game out, but I'm not sure what's going on with their internal workings and politics,
Yeah.
but it's bad. And having run a company for over 40 years with my husband, I know exactly what's going on as far as employees and incompetence. And I suspect that somebody was like making excuses for somebody else, or it was a family member
Right.
or a good friend, and they just
It's not. No,
that's not
it's
good
absolutely.
business.
Imagine
When you have an
imagine if,
incompetent employee,
like, so the whole entire game was affected, not just the DLCs, right? And
oh yeah, the whole
imagine
game
if
is
you just bought this
affected.
game yesterday, right?
It
You heard from
is.
somebody, they were like, "Oh, everybody's been excited for the DLCs, the Europe DLC," and so you hear from somebody, so you decide to buy the game. You log in yesterday, and you run into that. Like, I would never open the game again, And I think they have this game free trial, so anybody that tried the game, I'd never pay money for this game. If after the free trial's over, I'd put this game
Well-
away. I mean, it was unplayable.
Well, it's the deal.
Yeah.
Problems and errors. I'm not getting any of those burbots there, those 10-pointer jobs.
The
You just
ponytail
got
Joe.
whatever that is. the
You
blue
got
guy.
one when I came in the room.
Yeah,
saw that.
Bony-tail Joe.
Yeah.
Did I? I can't. I don't know.
That's
Oh
right.
yeah, because it was my personal best. That was before you did your gun thing.
Yeah, I've noticed the Epic doesn't
But
seem to work
I
that well,
just-
but maybe it does. I don't know. I haven't. Oh, here's a ray. I never get that. I've gotten it before, but it's really rare that I get that.
Oh. It got a long, a big splasher dude. I should have cut him off at the path we were talking.
Yeah.
I'm just aggravated. I mean, I went into Paris and it let me take two people that didn't buy it with me. So they got lucky. One stayed, the other one or two left. But it was so glitchy and the frames were too slow
yeah.
or something. I was getting nauseated with that. And then the ones in the Netherlands were so out of focus. That made me feel sick. I mean, I just look across the canal and it was all fuzzy. You couldn't bring it into focus in your eyes. I don't want to spend
Exactly.
hours in there like that. And then they had the red line where you catch it, and it'd be a red line all the way up, and it would never hook, and you never could. I got another pearl, anyways. You could never get some of the fish in the event and in the new DLC.
Well, there was a bug that you catch a fish, you couldn't get it off your rod.
I know I had an
And
eel in Belgium. I had an eel on
Apparently,
my line.
somebody,
It's
I
not
didn't see
even
this
in the
myself,
map.
but they were telling me that
Yeah.
you could catch more fish, and then
You
they
could
would
catch
all
more fish
they
with
would
that
all
still
stick to your
stuck
rod, and
there.
you'd
I
have
did.
like 10 fish. all of them.
No, I only had one stuck, and the one that I caught would come off, but the eel stayed. And after I did a couple of those, I left the room, and then that got it off. But I got like this eel that isn't even on the map on my line. It was weird. I took a picture and
Oh,
posted
yeah.
it.
Well, I did a
before everybody
video
else started griping.
on YouTube, like to react, and I was like, "Hey, there's a new holiday updates here, and let's check out the DLCs." And so I bought the DLCs, like immediately bought the DLCs. I logged in. I didn't even read anything
I
Yeah,
did
I
too.
didn't even
Yeah, you
read
had to buy
anything.
them.
And I immediately go to Paris, and like I catch my first fish. I was on boat fishing, and I didn't really notice. I just thought that I had cast like bad when I tried to do the shoot cast, point and shoot cast, and it didn't work. So I
Yeah,
just
it
cast
doesn't work.
overhead.
Yeah.
But then I got that fish in, and it worked fine. Then I said, "Oh well, I'm going to switch to lure fishing," and the lure didn't work at all, and the point and shoot didn't work at all. And then I just started running into bug after bug after bug, and then I said, "Okay, well, maybe it's just maybe it's this new DLC." I think I went to the event room, or maybe I went the other way, to the event first. I don't know.
There.
Good job.
I got a bony tail finally. I don't see that thing
Yeah.
actually did anything
I don't know
because
that
it's
it
up.
did anything.
But
It's so short
the thing
anyway.
is up
10
anyway.
minutes is like a couple of fish, especially if you're reeling in,
Yeah.
ones that take a long time, which you shouldn't be reeling this one in, to be honest.
I know. Yeah, this
So,
one's
yeah,
a big splasher too.
So then I went to Paris, and then I said, okay,
And I
maybe
just
it's
think
just
the
a public
state of
room.
those DLCs.
So I went to a
this is
private
ridiculous.
room, and I went here, in fact, and it still
And
was
it was
happening. I was
bad.
like, okay, I'm done. Like, this game is unplayable.
Yeah.
And so I quit for a few hours, and then I actually came back for a little while, and I was like, okay, let me try it out again. And I went to the event room and talked with some people that were there and said, yeah, they should, because I wasn't sure like how responsive the game development company was or anything. It was like, somebody said they should have a HOTFIX today.
Well,
and I
I
said, yeah,
want
they
to
definitely
know.
should.
They don't, and they just have this big "I'm sorry" thing.
Well, they
But
made it better.
how could
Yeah,
they
they
even?
at least fixed
How
the
could they
majority
even
of
post?
well, some of the issues. I guess I wouldn't even call it necessarily major.
Well, have you seen? Have you been back to the new
They're not in
DLCs
focus.
to
No,
see if
that's
they're in
not.
focus?
No, there's no.
No. Well, come on. How could you release?
Oh no.
How could you release a
Oh,
DLC
100%.
map where people sit and looking like
yeah.
that, and not notice? And not
So,
notice.
do you know which one, or at
Alrighty
least the
then.
worst one
You
in my
know
opinion,
that
is the Nice. Paris is bad.
Paris?
Nice is very special.
I didn't do
you-
the other two French ones. 'Cause
So
by then I was
one
sick
of them
to
is
my
actually,
stomach.
I don't think it's
But
bad,
I went
but
and
there's
did the
nothing on it.
Dutch
It's just
ones
kind of
that-
grass, but it's like sunset. And it's one of those sunsets where everything is red. So the earth and everything it almost looks like you're on a different planet. And the water comes in and it's super deep blue, but the top of it, like the waves coming in are real deep, and the very top of them turns like a pink color
Yeah.
because of the reflection of the sun on there. It absolutely looks. It is stunning. It really
I
is.
bet that.
Yeah.
I bet that looks nice. Yeah, I didn't have time to do them all because I'm
Mhm.
trying to get my points. And like this morning, I got up late because I stayed up late trying to catch up on points. I did catch some of the sharks, but it took a long time in the event thing. I got one zombie, a couple of makos, and one or two of the goblins in that event thing. And I did get the pink banded gizmo, but the other one is one of the missing ones. The little
I got that one today.
octopusy thing. It's supposed to
Yeah.
have.
They did fix it. Yeah.
Did you? Maybe they fixed
Yesterday
it. I
you
couldn't
couldn't
get it because I
yesterday
think
you couldn't get it.
it's on
It
the
is on the
bottom,
bottom.
right?
There's one that I still can't get today,
Yeah.
and I don't know
Yeah.
if anybody else has caught it today, but in a couple, I think I was in there for like
The
an
pink
hour or two,
banded?
and nobody was able to get it. It's not one of the pink ones. I don't remember what it is. It's on the second page. No, I got
The
the
yellow-
golden
the
catfish.
golden
It's one that
catfish?
I don't.
See, I already have that one, but it didn't show in
Yeah.
the map. They had 3 splays.
Yeah, it did have 3 splays. Yeah.
Now maybe they don't. And one of them had to be the little octopus, and the other one had to be the golden catfish. And I had
But,
all the
yeah,
other
there's
fish anyway,
one that
so
I'm
I
missing
wouldn't
on the
know.
second
As
page,
far as
and I don't know. I didn't catch it. Nobody else caught it while we were in there, and nobody really, at least the people that were in there earlier with me, didn't know what it was. So.
yeah, I have everything else in
Well,
that
no, this
room,
was
so
one
I
that
can
wasn't
tell
on there
you.
yesterday, but it's on there
You-
today.
You have
and
to
it's
be in
black
that
stone.
one.
So, no, it's
It's
not,
not
a squid.
that little
No.
squiddy,
It's,
you sure?
No, I got that one today.
The
Yes,
little
for sure.
the little octopusy. Well, what could it be then? Because
Was
those
it
were
a
all the
sergeant
event
something
fish. I
or
only
something
had
like
two
that
event
fish?
fish I hadn't
Maybe?
gotten.
Huh?
Oh, the
Yeah,
sergeant
I have
bad
that
guy
one. I
fish,
don't have,
convict, sergeant
and it
convict.
must be that one.
I
Yeah,
have
you
that
got it
because I
that
did
one.
the event. I did
Okay,
the event,
that's the one
so
I'm
I
missing.
have that one. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm missing the little octopusy dude. And how I even got the
Well,
pink
if you want,
banded one was a miracle.
you get a lot of freshwater
I was
points over
really
there,
disgusted.
because you can catch a lot of epics.
Well, when you get but if you
Well, they're
half of them
working
weren't
now.
hooking, I'd throw them on the bottom.
Yeah,
So yeah, I'll have to go back later. I just wanted to rack up some points.
they're definitely working now. I'll have to see.
Yeah,
I'll have to spend like an hour in there and see if
I have a
it's.
play to
Now,
go.
I was cutting off some of the sharks because the sharks take forever to reel in, and they're not even
They,
worth as much as
they
the
take
red-bellied
along, but
sturgeon.
you get 24 points.
I
But you
think
get
you get
24
25 or
points for them.
26 for the goblin sharks, for the goblin zombie.
Yeah, I did that if you get that one to bite, but the regular zombie's
It is.
really easy to bring in,
I think
and
those
the
ones are
mako
still worth
wasn't too
20-something
hard.
points.
I took a picture of the mako, and I rolled my chair around a whole bunch, and I finally got a picture of the front of it, but the tail's buried in the snow, and it looks pretty cool. I ran into the walls and the
That's funny.
furniture trying to get in position. Yeah. This is either a bass or a
I keep
cutthroat.
forgetting to
Wouldn't
cut off
splash us
ones
that
that
much.
pull the drag.
I know it. I know it. They're pulling a drag, but I
Yeah,
don't
that's
care. I'm just going to pull it in. But you can get two of the little guys, but with the crappy casting, I can't go as good.
I don't know
This
why
at
I'm
least
pulling
isn't real
grass
deep,
harp.
so I can get
Grass
it.
carp.
But the ones where you
Grass
have
carp
to
a
throw
new
it really
fish
far,
because I
I
haven't
don't
been.
think so.
Maybe it's pulling.
I don't know.
Maybe it's pulling drag, and I didn't.
Well, you're on lure,
Yeah. Well, I can't do
float.
the
I'm
lure.
on
It doesn't
lure.
work with it.
Yeah, it does. You have
No,
to
I
throw
know,
it
but
from
the
your
left and right
shoulder.
pitching, it does not. Like it gets stuck.
Oh yeah, it doesn't it? Well, you know what it does? If it won't go the direction you want, a fish is trying to get it. It's really weird. Like when I try to pull it left and it wants to go and it keeps going right, if I jerk it to the right just a little bit, it'll pink up and
Oh.
somebody's trying to get it. That's what I have found. So I think that's what's going on. But it
Yeah,
doesn't
that's.
jerk like you want it to jerk. There's something there. This is a grass
Yeah,
carp.
I haven't been catching
422
grass
of
carp
them.
before, and all of a sudden I'm catching grass carp now. And
Well, try the
yeah, that's what I'm doing
minnow
now. Yeah, the minnow.
lure,
And I just wasn't paying attention. It
and
could have
then
been pulling drag, which
and
means
then
I would
when
have
you
cut it off before. So
see, I'm pulling it to the right, but if there's something there, it won't go. Now it doesn't want to move. Sometimes I know that there, and there it is. It's pinking up. God, I'm just getting all of those other ones, the long time. How annoying. Not getting the fast small
yeah,
dudes.
I was saying earlier to somebody, see that now I can't get it to go. There's nothing there.
They change stuff.
It's just going straight.
No, you have to kind of jerk it, do a zit thing.
Yeah, it's like getting a workout when you're just trying. It's twitching. It's twitching the.
I
It's
know it. It
twitching
pulls
the
my
lure, not
shoulder
jerking
out.
it around. Twitching it.
It's kind of
Yeah.
weird what you have to do to make it move. It doesn't. It isn't as good as it was. And I like the shoot to cast thing a lot, and I want it back. I've written that 2 or 3 times now in the comments and directly. I'm not trying to say mean things to them, but I'm pretty
Oh yeah,
disgusted with
for
what
sure.
they
Like,
presented for money.
I mean, they have.
That's just
You have to have some sort of
unconscionable. That wasn't
like
one
I'm
or
a
two
software developer, right?
glitches.
I could not I could not have
Right.
anything
Put
like that
put
make
that
it into
up
production.
like that.
It would shut like if I put something like that into production, it would shut down our systems and our like somebody would get like there would be major repercussions. Now that's not to
Heads
say
would
that we don't
roll.
have bugs, but
I
we
think
have
it's somebody's
we have
relative.
like what we call UAT. So we have QA process, just like any manufacturing, right? Like you have a QA process. They do random checks.
Right.
Our QA process is pretty thorough. It goes through, and but we also have what we call UAT, which is like beta testing, right? UAT we call user acceptance testing, and so they basically start using the program before we put it into production, and then they give the check off.
Right. They're beta
Yeah,
testing it.
exactly. They give the
Feedback.
check off. When they give the check off, then we're
But
good.
you expect to have a couple of bugs, not
That
that
was
kind of
yeah.
mess.
That
That
was
was unconscionable mess to present that. See, I thought that was a lot to bite off. An event and 3 DLCs all at the same time. That was really a lot to chew. And I suspect they're a very small company. I bet there are a dozen or less people doing all of this. And I suspect that somebody got sick, went on vacation, or said
well.
F
Here's
you.
the thing,
And they just,
like I
they just
think
put
that
it out there.
I think that it's more than that. I
How
think
could
that
they do that?
maybe they have a new investor or something that wants some more money, and he's saying, "Listen, we can start pumping these things out." That's they have this new thing where they said that they were going to start putting out new locations like once a month or something, which would be way faster than they've been putting them out, previously. And
Yeah, like
so
they
they were
weren't
like,
even
well, we
going
can
to
just get
have
these
any new
pictures,
maps.
map them in here, do it real fast. We already have they definitely have a pattern, right? That they should be able to pump some of these things out a little more quickly than they were doing. And I think whoever it is in management was like, we skip these processes, we make things real fast, and it is what it is. Like we lower the quality in order
This
to
is going to cost
raise
them money.
income and raise revenue, right?
But at $3 a pop, okay,
Mm-hmm.
10 bucks times, let's say 3,000 people buy right away. There's probably about 10,000 people playing this game.
Well,
Okay.
that's actually 10
Let's
bucks
say
per
you get,
person, right? That's $9
it's
per
not
person
that
for
much.
3 DLCs. Because people are if they're buying them, especially on Kickstarter, they
Right.
probably bought all 3.
Right,
No,
but they're
it's
not,
not.
but that's not that much money. You see what I'm saying? It's not raising that much money, and it's costing them far more money in time,
Yeah.
effort, and loss of
Oh,
goodwill.
100%. I agree.
Yeah, I don't know what went on, but whatever it was incompetency,
For sure.
and it's really
No, that would
makes
be
people
incompetence. So I
lose
think it's incompetence on the management side.
confidence.
They need to have process in place. You're going to have somebody that's running the developers.
Well, the management let that go to press, so to speak. Somebody or somebody's was completely incompetent to present that, and somebody was
Oh,
incompetent
for
to
sure.
let it go out. They would have saved a lot more face if they had said, these aren't ready, but here's what we'll do. We'll give you some free equipment or extra pearls, and then if you want to pre-buy it, we'll give you these advantages. They've done that before,
Yeah.
had people pre-buying doing special rods and reels.
It
How much does
Well,
that
it costs them a
cost
little
them?
bit of design
Nothing,
cost, but they
right?
already have the model for this. All they have to do is put a new skin
But
on it and let it go. I mean,
exactly.
it's
It
kind of
costs
like
them zip and zero. And then people put their money down and then they
the
bring it out. Or, now they're going to, they gave us an apology vote.
oh,
They
there's an
gave
apology
us,
vote.
this or that or the next thing. There was for another boo-boo
I didn't know
earlier
that.
in the year. Everybody was getting kicked out of the server or whatever, so they had an
Huh.
apology vote that you got for free. Yeah. There's just all kinds of ways of them skin. You don't put a product out that is that defective unless you've got incompetence not only in your department that's presenting it,
Well,
but
in the
incompetence
entire
in the
company. I
management
mean, this
forcing it to go
for
to
sure,
market
100%.
or letting
Because
it go.
I mean, this affected the entirety of the
And I
game,
know Justin
right?
fishes in the game. Yeah, and Mark fishes in the game. They came to our Thrive Pavilion and went fishing with my people, both of them. So you can't tell me they
Right.
don't know how the game works and that they don't play in it. I got another
Yeah,
pearl. That's
the
good.
pearls are back on the menu now too, by the way.
So I don't get it. Yeah, they're giving
Until
it
when,
pearls
January
for a
something?
day.
It says in the
I don't know
announcement.
till
I know
when.
that.
I
Well,
know,
you
I
could
got
just
tired of reading all
you
that
could
damn
just watch
shit.
my
Oh, we're
video
so
and I read
sorry,
the
we'll
announcement
fix
to you.
it.
How about that? Just kidding.
I don't even want to hear
I
it.
mean, I do read it, but like I
You
read it
know,
out loud. But
I
like
just
I kind of skim it.
I read all that stuff once, and now I'm tired of it. You know, I'm tired of hearing it because they keep having all these. I'm sorry, sorry, sorry. The last few months has been a pile of them, and it's not. This isn't just a one glitch horse. This is not a little boo boo. This is major. I mean, they did this major update, and people lost their medals, and they still never got them back. And you know how hard it is to get one of those medals.
Yeah,
Not the
the top 10
awards
medals.
next to
Yeah.
your aquarium, but the medals. Yeah, they're really, really hard. So, you know, people are, you know, they can't seem to get it back for them. And they usually are so responsive. So here's another one. I got two of those. Now that's good. I don't know. I just don't know what's going on, but I hate to see the company go under. But that kind of behavior is a
You know, well,
sinking
the one
ship.
good thing, and speaking good about like all of that. I mean, obviously everybody's disappointed, but I mean, they got on it right away, and they needed to, right? They got on it right away,
Yeah.
and they had that release, that fix, and I'm sure that they were up until whenever it was that HOTFIX came out, developing those fixes. That was, and
Yeah.
they took care of it immediately. Which that was my concern, right? There's I
What
saw
time did they get
it
that
said,
fixed?
now
Because
I
I
don't know
didn't
if
see
the
it last
time,
night before I
I'm
went to
assuming that
bed.
it's going to be Pacific time, but the update note was, which obviously had to be with the hotfix. It was time stamped, at least when I saw it. It was like 10:57 p.m. or something. So I'm assuming that that's Pacific time. And
Yeah. Yeah, it must have happened
yeah,
after I finally gave up for the night. I came over here and finished my night up because I'd lost so many, not gotten very many points. I was only getting like 100 to maybe 200
yeah.
points an hour fishing in all those things.
Oh, I didn't
It's
even try
such
for
a
points
mess,
yesterday. I didn't try for points
even
at
with
all
the
yesterday. I
sharks.
just,
Well, I have to
I
keep
had pretty much
tracking or they
said, you
come
know
up from
what,
behind.
the leaderboard, I'm not even concerned about the leaderboard anymore. Which, you know me, I kind of,
I'm getting more of these things than
yeah.
when you did the little explosion goodies. I just got a third one.
And
There, you got one.
so I basically, I mean,
I thought you could only do those explosions in a
no,
map that
you
has
can do them. Yeah,
fireworks.
they're
Maybe
now.
that's
I
why
think
it
they're
didn't.
going to be, you know, the system of, you know, like a enhancement that you can buy. And I mean, could you imagine, like for us, we should have one going all the time, really, if we're going for the leaderboard, you know? Yeah, everybody.
There's another one. I just got another one. Wow. Okay, that makes me happy after getting all those
I mean,
stupid
I
other
would
ones
spend all
that take
4 of my
forever.
pearl coins a day on those fireworks if they actually work and if they're actually bringing in.
But I thought they were only good on maps that have fireworks on them already.
Nope.
Nighttime maps.
You can use them wherever. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know that I've seen them actually raise the number of epics. Because I used one in Paris too, and honestly, I don't know that I saw, like, towards the end of it, kind of like towards the end of this, I finally saw some epics, but I didn't see it at the beginning of it, so I don't know. It's not like they, I guess if they do spawn, they don't spawn right away, maybe? I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't have time to fool with that. Waste my time and energy worrying about some weird thing.
Ah,
Yeah, that's a slasher. It's going to take a little bit to get him in. I want to get that little octopusy thing. That's the only one I'm missing.
well, if you want to go over there, I'm game. Or
There's a
whatever
lot of
you
new
want.
fish
You know, we
out
can
there.
stay here. I don't care.
Yeah.
You know,
Let me look at how many points I've accumulated. I can't believe that menu just changed. I didn't even know it.
well,
It
yeah,
wasn't
something
like that
changed
last
because
night.
now on the
You could-
Real VR
the
fishing
Xers were-
page, I have like an invite button, and it wasn't there before. But my X is still at the top right on my window.
Hmm.
Weird.
Yeah, because they
Ah.
roll out differently. Well, if it disappears, point down below the window. That's where it
Ah.
went. There's a separate window that opens, like a little teeny menu thingy. It's weird because that you just saw it happen before your very earballs, you know. Because I could not figure that
So I'm
out.
still number
That
10.
was so weird. So let me look now. Yeah, there's no X. You have to
And
put
I'm
your thing
400
over it
behind
to
Ray
get to
Wilhelm.
X.
And
How
I got
stupid is that?
I don't know how Archer whatever, the person right behind you did it.
Oh, the leaderboard is no longer on there. When you hit the three
Mine
buttons and
says
it would say
leaderboard. Oh, no.
leaderboard.
If it's
It's
going
just-
away, you must have a newer update than I have.
Yeah, I do. I must. It doesn't show the leaderboard. Fuck
I don't
me.
care.
Excuse me. That's not nice.
say
That's-
say hi to the chat
that
and
just
YouTube.
really makes me
I'm
pissed.
just kidding. No, I am streaming.
Oh my God! I can't see the leaderboard.
Oh, do you want to know your points? I can tell you.
That
Sorry,
is.
I should have done that while I
is-
had it up.
Yeah, let me write them down. That
Yep.
sucks. While you still have it, right?
Let's see, leaderboards.
How many points do I have?
You have 38,297.
297. I was 577 when I left last. No, that was 077. Okay. How much?
38,297.
38,000.
Yeah. And the person behind
297.
you
I had
has
the wrong
30,
number written down.
36,628.
Okay, so I have
36,
36.
628.
36,000. 628.
No, he
They're
did
coming up
something
my
yesterday
butt.
because he was
290.
close to me, or I was close to him yesterday, or close to somebody. And now I'm 4,000 points behind. So somebody got like 4,000 points yesterday.
Jesus, he was fishing. Okay, I had 077, and so that's a 7, that's a 0. I've got 200, I've made 220 points since I started, which was about 36 minutes ago. So that's pretty decent. Yeah, I can't believe you can't get to the leaderboard anymore. They took that out. I'm not happy with that. Let me see if the library shows leaderboards. There's
Yeah, scoreboard.
scoreboards.
It's on scoreboards. Or
What's
no, yeah, scoreboards. And then
Oh, it's on scoreboards now, not on each app. Okay, and there.
And then
Okay, so
leaderboards at
you
the
go to
bottom.
scoreboards tab, and then
and
you,
the-
and then yeah, I
on
found
the top
it,
right,
and then you
can
can
do
go.
and change it to all rankings so you can see everybody.
Well, let's
I'm
see.
10.
Oh, oops, I hit the wrong thing. Now I went to my profile by accident. I don't want to do that there. Okay, so if I go to this and I go to scoreboard, where is scoreboards? Now it's disappeared. There it is at the top. Okay, and then go to leaderboards. I always hit the wrong thing because I open it and then it's on the wrong sort. Highest rank, okay. Alright, and then when I do that, it says people you follow, and I have to change it to all rankings. Okay, so Dee Dee pulled back. Mark got ahead of Dee Dee. Dee Dee is above me. She's at 39,600, and I'm at 38, almost 300. So I need 1,300 points to catch up with her. And Arthur below me has pulled up, and he's at 36,600. So he's only 1,600 points behind me. And you're
And
on
I'm-
number 10.
I'm a lot behind you.
Okay,
I'm
so
6,000 points behind you.
we want to go. Let's,
4,500.
yeah, you'd have to play every day, all day. Let's go to the event
Sure.
and see if we can catch some event fish. And then we can go back to the other one. I got to have some fun in this silly game. So let me look at the menu now and see. Okay, there's my little octopusy
So
guy I
I'm
didn't have
missing-
before. And everything else shows. Yeah,
Okay.
you're missing the convict sergeant fish on the
left.
second page in the middle,
that's exactly what I
first
missed.
column. Yeah. Okay, and
Live
he
bait,
is
okay.
live bait. And
Okay.
he is any level. So fish in the middle, dough
I
ball,
was
worm,
trying
or
dough
krill.
ball and I was trying krill
Fish
earlier.
in the
Maybe
middle
I'll
for
try
him.
worms.
Okay, now this one says krill on the bottom or minnow. Okay. I was going on the bottom and I was getting skunked because
Yeah, you
of
could
the,
not catch fish on the bottom yesterday at all. Yep.
I know it, and I would have had it. I would have had it for sure. Where's the krill on the bottom, right? With octopusy, yeah. Now I need some bubbles.
I just reset and I got 2 sets of bubbles and oh no, 3
And
sets
some
of bubbles.
sharks. I don't have anything. There's nothing. Let me see. Reset. D. And everything to the right was redlining. I've got nothing but swirls. Come on. Where's some bubbles? They're just swirls. There they are. I have to
Yeah,
really
that's-
throw
that's
it to
just
get
it.
that
It's
far
like-
out.
Mm-hmm.
It's really hard on my shoulder.
You can't just do a wrist throw anymore.
And I didn't. No. I didn't get it because nothing's pinking up. I didn't go far enough to bring it forward.
Come on. Like nothing likes this.
Oh.
What the heck? Let's see.
No.
Dough ball.
Now I gotta pee. I want to catch that stupid fish first.
Now I was catching them earlier, like
I'm not getting anything.
it was going out of style. Between that and the yellow or the golden catfish, I was catching both of those like they were going out of style, but I couldn't catch this.
Now that I came
convict
forward, the
sergeant
bubbles
something, I
went
don't know.
behind me.
Yeah, the same thing just happened to me. I came forward just a little bit and they swam behind.
Then the bubbles had disappeared. Now they came forward and they moved all the way to the right. But I'm gonna sit here a little bit and see if he comes back.
Yeah.
Sometimes they come back and come around.
Well, I'm recasting because whatever it is
Come
doesn't
on,
like
guy.
what I
Come
have
on.
done.
You know you
Oh,
want it.
come
You know you want it. Come on. I'm sitting here forever and
that's
it's
right
going
on the
back and
bubbles.
forth behind me.
Don't you swim away? Oh, okay. Mine's coming back.
Yeah, mine's
something
swimming
here.
away.
Got some interest.
Mine came back, but it's behind me. I'm too far forward. And now I can't see it at
Come
all.
on.
Ugh. Ugh. Now it's
Come
on
on.
the left.
Oh my God, this
I
thing
don't
is
know where
just.
the hell he went.
I got
Good
something.
morning.
Maybe I got the convict fish. Is it pink or what color is it? I think
Black
I got
and
I think I got
white,
the
I
pink,
think, and
the
yellow.
pink fish with the stripes. Oh, they're Valentine fish. Not the octopus.
The banded one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It has
It
a little
does.
pink part on
I
its
like that
side.
fish. I think
It's
it looks cute.
I'm not getting
The
anything.
octopus one is cool, but like you can barely see. You have to look really close to see the.
I'd like to just get it so I have it. Come on, I reset again because I only got one set of bubbles. Yeah, I got one of those yesterday before all.
So I got 10 of those
I couldn't get
all
more than
today.
one of it.
earlier. Yeah, well, that's my 10th one. So yeah, that's
Really?
like So yeah, they're coming. You can catch them now.
I only got one.
And I must have caught at least 10 of the.
Come on, the bubbles came up and they
So I was
disappeared
using
again.
krill at
And
the bottom. That's what I was
okay, it's
using to catch
pinking.
those. Yeah,
That's what I got. Krill. There we go. Let's see. I'm not getting a
that's
red line, so that's a good sign. That means I
yep.
might be able to pull it in.
And there's no fight on
I
that
can
one. It
almost
just
see
takes a little while
something,
to
but I
reel
don't
in.
know what I have. Well, this one has some. This is not that one then, because it's having
Yep.
a run.
Man, this thing is just playing with. How long is it going to take to bite?
I know you can't get very
No.
many points with that
Wow.
kind of speed. And these stupid swans are right in the middle. Oh, I got like a burbot
Oh,
or
that's a
a
catfish.
snake
Or
or
wait, something.
yeah, catfish. I don't know. One of those things. It's not the one I'm looking for.
Yeah, if it pulls drag or if it fights in any way, it's not that. This thing, those things, they don't fight at all. It's like a little
Yeah.
minnow reeling in a little minnow.
Yeah, you just go zit.
I
Probably
think
like the
I
little
think it
teeny
pulls
squid,
drag, or I think it'll
octopusy
go
thing.
red if you reel it in too fast, if I remember right. Yeah.
Golden catfish. Here's my number 29 golden
Oh
catfish,
yes, exactly what I wanted.
which I already had. Oh, it went way over there. I hate this thing. It just doesn't go where I cast it. There, I went to right where there's.
Does the sergeant fish fight? Do you
Come on.
remember? The convict, whatever. Okay.
No, I don't remember. He's not that big. He's gonna fight
Okay.
more than the little octopusy thing. But not
Well,
none of them are
the
hard.
zombie shark is
There, it's pinking up.
that took a while to bring in.
The regular plain zombie
Yeah,
is
the regular
easy.
plain zombie shark
Easy
is easy.
peasy.
The zombie goblin shark is
The goblin
super,
is
like,
the
it takes a long
hardest.
time.
Mine landed in the snow and disappeared. I wanted to look at it. Looked all when I pulled it up, it looked all weird and corroded and everything. But it landed into the snow and disappeared, and I
Yeah, the
couldn't see it.
zombie goblin shark. That one, like, it's not even worth the amount of points to reel it in. Like, I just cut.
There's another one of those golden
Of course,
catfish.
I may
I
keep
just got
them
another
because I
golden.
probably want some for. I don't know if they'll ever come back, so I'll want some to keep some for my inventory. But if so, that's the only reason. Now, this thing's fighting. Pull drag. Let's see. I'm fishing in the middle, so it easily could be one of those cutthroat traps. Not what I'm looking for.
Well, the only place the bubble came
That
up is
sergeant
right in
or
the
that
middle.
convict fish,
I
that's,
don't know.
I didn't even see it marked as rare. I don't think they're epic. Maybe it was.
It's an event fish. It's an event fish.
Yeah, yeah.
I am
no
going to run to the restroom because otherwise it's going to be a sorry day.
Welcome back.
Coming back. Resume. I don't like that they took off the X's on those menus. Stupid idiots. Why would they do that? That's such a common, since Windows
Nobody
started it
likes
thing.
Windows,
Everybody
though.
does it. There's the bubbles. Well, no, we
I
all
don't.
hate it, but
I
we
don't
all
Windows
use it.
at all. Yep.
You using an
exactly.
Apple?
And, like, when I got my job, one of the requirements was I was like, what kind of computer are you going to get me? It needs to be an Apple. Otherwise, I'm not interested.
Yeah, we made a choice years on. My husband made the choice to stick
Yeah.
with the Windows application.
I did
so
Windows for a long
on
time
the way and
until
Android all
I
the way.
don't even remember what the version was. One of those versions where like they can't. So like this whole debacle with this game kind of remind me of Windows release, right? Like how many Windows releases like they release and it's so bad that like they immediately have to like
They're always updating, but things aren't as bad as this release.
no,
Windows
but
is
it
bad,
reminds me
but
of
not
like
as bad as
go
this
oh come on,
release.
Windows Millennium
Oh, I
Edition,
got one of the
Windows
banded
Vista.
guys.
Do I need to? Do I even need to? Like those are bad.
No,
Oh, I got a shark. What kind of shark is it?
get the shark and don't whine. Here's your points. Come on, Bubbles. Come over here. I'm too far to the right.
It doesn't
Come
look
on,
like a
come here.
goblin shark. So
Come on.
I'll probably or the zombie goblin.
Could be Mako. There we go.
Mako.
It's pinking up. I got the pink banded guy. There you go. You got a Mako.
I think that's my third zombie Mako. Now I've caught 3 or 4 zombie goblins, but I've only brought in 1 or maybe 2, but I think 1. They are.
They're
definitely-
harder. They're one of the hardest ones to land. But once you get the feel of it, it isn't as horrible. But in the beginning,
Yeah,
it's
well, and
just
it
like
just
I'll
takes
never
so
get it.
long to reel in. It
I
just
lost a lot of them.
oh,
Oh,
that's
look
a
at
Chinook
this. What
salmon.
is this fish? It
Chinook
looks
salmon.
red or pink. Oh, okay. I've got that. It looks pink instead of red.
Oh, I missed 2 jumps. Oh. Yeah.
Just pray. That's all I can tell you.
Oh, now my controller
Yeah.
battery is low. Oh yeah, I
Oh
have
no. Do you have batteries for
rechargeable
it?
batteries. I have a set that's just for these controllers, so I'll take this one out and go grab one out of the recharge.
My controllers never run down when I'm playing, and I play for hours. I have
Well,
rechargeable.
no, I should change them out of the
charge
day.
station.
Decision.
I don't change them. I just stick them in the thing when I'm not using it.
Oh no,
so
well I
they're
have
always in
2
the
sets of
charger.
batteries, and so I'll run this
they're
one
always
down,
ready
and then
to
I just replace them both, and then put this in the charger.
Oh, I don't do that. That's a lot of work. I just stick it in the charger, and they run for a long time. I got him
Congratulations.
finally. Holy F! Yes, I got my pink octopus.
Now, have you never
I
caught
gotta
that
take a
before?
picture.
Did
Now
you
I
miss
gotta
that during the
deal with
event?
these things. No, that's the one I was trying to get yesterday and couldn't do
Yep.
it because it's on the
Yep.
bottom, right? So now I can take my picture, and now I know how to minimize those other things so I can take my picture. All right. Now I have my PB, and it's a heart-ringed. Let's look at the menu. Heart-ringed octopus. ABCD heart-ringed. Heart, a G. Heart-ringed octopus, 5.97. No, I'm nowhere near it. This is only a 4. Look at
Alright.
him. You got him. Yeah. You got him. You got him. There. Now, oh, and I got a pearl. I think that might be my 3rd or my 4th. So I
Oh yeah, I
forgot
should
how
have
many
shut
I
off
have.
rocket shit. You ready? I'll shoot one of these off.
Yeah.
Epic.
Okay, wait a minute. You're going to shoot something
Yeah.
off? An epic?
Epic.
Is
Ready?
that what you're shooting off? Okay. Oh, yeah. It already starts the second behind. Oh, I missed my thing. Here. There we go. Try and get to the bubbles. Come on, bubbles. You can spend 2 minutes just trying to get hooked. There, it's pinked up.
I should have put krill. Oh well. In fact, let me do that. more of the
All
epics
right.
like the
No
krill
big
here.
splashes. So whatever it is, it's gonna come in. This is gonna be a no drag, I think. It made a little bit. Nope, he's running a little bit. Let's see who I got.
See, I haven't seen anybody get the convict fish here. Maybe it's not, I don't know. Maybe I have it now. This one didn't fight. Oh, it's fighting a little bit. No drag though when it hooked.
Up, I got another pink banded guy, number 3.
They are.
They're so cute with the little heart on it. That would be cool to get 50 of those and put them in your tank. Wouldn't that be adorable?
Oh, I got one too.
Yay.
Yeah, but those are rare, not epic. We want the epic ones. We have the epic timer going. Some epics.
Yeah, well, you get
And you
what
don't
you
pitch a
get.
fit.
I don't know which ones are
I remember
epics here.
my daughter came home from school one day and she said, "You get what you get, and you don't pitch a fit." I was like, "What?" That's what they taught us at school.
You get what you get,
She
but don't
obviously goes
pitch a
to school in the
fit.
South because I don't know that any of my teachers would have said pitch a fit. But well, you know, they have unique sayings down here for sure.
Right. What are epic in this map anyways? I don't even know.
I thought that the golden whatever was epic. Yeah.
Golden
Let me
catfish?
see.
I don't know. I have to look on the
Arctic
menu and go
grayling
through
is
the whole
epic.
thing.
Golden catfish is epic. The tiger muskellunge is epic. The convict fish is epic. The salmon is epic.
Look at this. I bet this is another octopus. Yes, it
The
is.
kokanee
Another one.
salmon
And
is
it's a
epic.
PB. Look at him. He's so cute.
All right.
I got another one. I got a second one. PB's not big enough for a record, but I'm going to take his picture anyways.
What's the record on that? Do you know? Okay.
It's 5 something. I forget the whole number, but I'm at 4, so I know it's not enough. All right. That is so cute. And then
Oh, I got one.
take a
4.25.
picture there so then you can see
Not
it.
a PB. So far, no epics for me, but a bunch of rares. Maybe it's boosting rares.
Doesn't quite. I didn't have my head low enough for that to show. Let me take a picture. Take a photo. Oh, I can do.
Oh, you're using voice command
This camera.
for it to take a photo? That's cool.
Yeah, I can't get the camera. Oh, that came out cute. This one came out really cute, and you really see it.
Uh-huh.
I took a picture of the hands and my other hand under it,
That's cool.
so it's like really cute. Mobile. Are you on Messenger or you're not on Messenger, are you?
I have. Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
Chats. I can send it to chats. You're on chat. I think. Where are you? Let's see. Dinkum Dinkum or just
But either
Dinkum?
one is fine. Either one. They're both me.
D-V-I-C.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm trying to find it. Dinkum, E-M or
UM.
U-M?
Like dinkum. Dinkum.
Oh.
It's actually from a book. From
Let's see if
it's a sci-fi book from the 50s called The Moon of the Heart Mystic. Robert Heinlein.
Huh. I'm trying to find your thing, and I don't see you.
In the book, it's basically the what was used to create like 2001: A Space Odyssey. You know, with the computer with sentient, and so the name of the computer in this book, they called it that dinkum dinkum, meaning that small computer. Because back in the 50s, having a small computer meant that it was better, typically. The smaller the computer, the better, because
Huh.
they were trying to miniaturize
Okay,
everything.
so if I go here and open this up, I should see
Here,
you.
I'll
Recently met should
let me see if I
show.
can message you and
Make you show. I'm trying to find it. Why don't I see you? It's like
yep.
we're following each other, right? Why don't I see you on here? You would think I'd see you right on the list. It's like you're not even there. Hi, there you are, that message. Okay. Now let me see. I can open up. This should get there we go.
Awesome.
Now I can send you the picture.
Oh, I
And
said
just
his is
took
me
the
instead of
little
this is me. But,
octopus. This is a really
that's
good
cool.
way to take
Oh,
a
that
picture.
is a really good picture. Yeah, that looks nice.
Yeah. It takes some work to get those pictures to come out. Because you don't know where the camera
That's the one
headset's
that I took.
pointing it until you do it a while.
I was trying to show the little hearts.
Only.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I had to
yours
get
is
like
close.
almost touching it
close
with my
up.
headset. It's not
What?
as good as yours though. I think.
Yeah. Did you
No,
use
I
the
used the
automated
in-game
voice
camera.
thingy
I
or?
should use the automated voice thing.
I can't find where the in-game camera pictures are going. I used to be able to find them, and now they don't go in my gallery anymore, and I don't know where the hell they're hiding them. Somebody said in the files. I'm going to look in the headset and files then. They're in a different place. Everything keeps moving and changing. It's very disconcerting. It's hard enough to learn how to use all this shit and then have them change it and shake it up every week. MetaQuest has an update every week, and they don't roll it out the same. And I often get things in a different rollout than most of my friends because a lot of my friends are East Coast. From Drive Pavilion is more East Coast than most places. So yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, I'll have to check and see if I have an update. I haven't.
We just updated a lot of stuff in Meta, obviously, because the menu lost the X button. And that just happened. This
No,
is
today's
Tuesday,
Wednesday.
right?
Today's
That's
Wednesday.
why. Oh, I got another bandit dog. Today's Wednesday, so it happened yesterday. There's another pink bandit, my number 4, and it's a PB. Let's take a
So
photo.
you know the funny thing is, I don't think we've caught any epics in this 10-minute time frame.
No, I don't even know. I think that thing's a waste of money.
What's that?
That's what I
Yeah.
think. That's what I think. I think it's a
okay.
waste of money.
I have money to burn in here. Not as much money as you have to burn, but
And I won't burn it. I'm cheap.
I'm usually pretty
Pink
cheap
bandit.
too. But
There we go. Now I'm going to look it up
know,
and see if that's on
I
the
have to
list.
stay positive.
Why not? It's a game.
It is.
Yeah, it's a game.
Well, and as long as it's game money and not like real money,
Pink
I'm okay with that.
bandit. 15.354. Oh, I'm so far down the
That's
list.
my PB.
I have 12 and
4.394.
15 something is the.
No,
You have a
4.394.
15.354?
That's what I just got on my. No, it's 4.394.
15
I just caught one of the
what?
little
What is yours?
heart-shaped octopus or heart ring octopus.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the pink bandit. The pink bandit is
Okay.
15.354.
No, I had the heart ring octopus.
The one
That's
that I
weird that
just
the
got. I
number is the
looked it
same
up
because I
on
had
the sheet.
354, and so I thought you were talking about the heart. I thought you saw my number. You were talking about the heart ring octopus.
Yeah, I see the confusion now. Well, I'm happy that I got my octopus today. That makes me very happy that they fixed this so that I could get them. That red line thing was making me nuts yesterday because it said to be on the bottom and everything I tried to get on the bottom I couldn't get.
Towards the middle. So what I was trying to do was, you know how like if you fish the bottom, you can get a middle fish to go to the bottom, and likewise the top Well, you couldn't get
Right.
it
You
until I
couldn't
kept
get it.
catching the cutthroat trout.
Yeah.
So like I even got a red line. Oh, that was
That's
weird.
all we got. Everybody was getting cutthroat trout like left and right and
Yeah.
right and left, and we're all getting pissed. I'm like, I never want to see another one again.
And those cutthroat trout are, they're kind of rowdy.
This one's
They don't like to be reeled in.
Yeah, they take a while to come in. They're 9 points, but you can get two
Mhm.
12 or two sixers in the
Yep.
time it takes to get one
In fact, I'm going to go
cutthroat.
back through my videos and start timing the time that it takes to reel in some of these fish and see if we can find stuff that's better.
There's another golden catfish I've got on.
Because if we can
Well,
keep catching
we're having major
those
windstorm.
things are fast to reel in, and they're 8 points. That's faster than reeling in the stuff that bony-tailed chub. 100% faster. Because it's like they swim.
But the bony-tailed chub is 10
But
points,
this
and it
one was
doesn't
faster
take
than that.
long.
And you can
Don't
get the
snap.
catfish that's like 15 points. And that doesn't take long either. I mean,
This is the catfish, and he just gave me a
they don't-
ration.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
he did, but he's 15 points.
20
There we
inches.
go.
What's the catfish?
Yeah, we're having this
Is that your
huge
PB on the
weather
catfish?
here.
Oh, okay.
No.
So,
Anyways, if I blink out, it would be that the power went out and the generator had to come on. I mean, we're literally having huge
somebody
windstorms.
said
Chunks of things are
that
flying
this,
around.
and you'd have to verify this, that this scene here, and if you look behind you, there's some houses, was they actually modeled it after like a creek in Idaho. There's a small town in Idaho, on some creek.
Huh.
That's what I heard yesterday, but I don't know.
I don't know. Well, I'm sure it's from someplace, that they take the Google map picture, so that's what it's
But
I
they
don't
said
know where it is.
I forget what somebody had
Yeah, the
mentioned what the
kitty,
river
too.
was or what the creek was, but yeah.
Well, this map is somewhere in our maps, and it
Oh,
would
that's
say
right.
where it is. But I don't remember which one it is.
Well, it says
Could be in the U.S.
It says event. Oh, this map. Oh.
That it's another. Yes, this map might be another
Oh, okay.
view, but it's from a map we have. I'm
okay.
sure when
They
they do
just
event maps,
They just reworked.
unless they made a new map. But I remember the swans and the snow, but it might have
Okay.
been at a different angle. Another catfish. There we go.
I'm gonna get up in a second and close my door. Sorry if you can hear the TV.
No, I can't.
No, my wife's
Which is
watching.
fine. It's when they have the two, when they have
Sounds like
the Oscillus two, you can hear
I think my
everything
wife's
going on in
watching
the
Amy in St.
background.
Louis, which is an excellent Christmas movie.
There's lots of rom-coms and Christmas movies.
Well, Mimi in St. Louis is just a classic movie. Judy Garland.
There's another
Have
kitty.
you seen
There's
Mimi in
another
St. Louis?
kitty.
It's like a musical.
Boink.
Judy Garland and all that. Hang on a second. Let me reel this in. Be right.
Huh.
Yeah.
A Judy
Mimi in St.
Garland
Louis.
movie?
Old musical.
Oh. I'll have to look for it. Where's the bubbles? Where? There's two swirls. Here, I'll just go to those swirls for the heck of it. See if I can cast to something there. Of course, as soon as I cast to it, the swirl ran. And it disappeared. And now the swans are in the way. Oh, I hear sirens in my neighborhood. We don't get too many. I'm not in a major street.
So King must be on his trip, yeah,
Trip.
on his cruise.
Yeah. He left on
And
Monday.
he said it was like 3 days.
Monday
So he'll
night.
be back tomorrow or day after, maybe.
Yeah. He was so worried he'd miss stuff.
He didn't miss
with the mess
anything
they had, he
yesterday,
didn't
yeah.
miss anything. He would have been really frustrated. He would have been frustrated and
And he
yelling.
shouldn't have gone down much because I think everybody was frustrated. Yeah, at least he missed out on that.
Took up a lot of my time.
So now that the epic timer is gone, I caught an epic.
Of course.
It must be the anti-epic timer. Go in there to some of the rooms where people are competing against you and set off the fireworks so they won't catch any epics.
Ooh, that would be really awful. That's
Oh, you're
really,
not going to catch
really
any either,
mean.
but at least they're not. Or you could just set it off and then leave.
Stupid is that?
Change rooms.
Change rooms.
Yeah.
Maybe this is a little octopi. A little pink octopi. It is. No
I
drag
still
at
haven't
all.
caught
Number
my
3.
convict. If you catch one, let me know because I'm still going to
Ooh.
things out.
Yeah, I'm on krill. I
They're
don't
supposed
know
to
what
like,
are they supposed to fly.
I think it's dough balls and I think it's dough balls. I think it was krill was one of them. Hang on a second, I'll tell you. They like krill, worms, and dough balls, and they're all 3 depths. So I've just been fishing the bottom with krill.
So you got to play the middle. Don't fish on the
Then I
bottom.
get a
Fish
whole
in the
bunch
middle.
of. Then I get a whole bunch
If
of
you
those
want it,
junk.
fish middle.
I get the cutthroats.
Fish it
and I
in the
don't want any
middle.
cutthroats.
Yeah,
yeah.
fish it in the middle,
I was
and
doing
you
that
shall
earlier
get
and
it.
not getting it.
Right. Because it could be on the top, and it could be in the middle, and if you're on the bottom, you're not going to get it.
I think it's just bugs for me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a big. Oh no, it's not. It's
Is it?
doing the model thing where the model gets big. But at least that makes for a prettier picture.
I bet this another octopus is just coming right in. Super real. Yep. No drag at all.
Oh, I should have put this in the middle.
At
Let me put
least
that back
I'm
in the
getting
middle.
fish today.
Okay, stop. That's good.
I missed my mark. There, somebody's pink anyway. I'm just on the bottom, getting whatever you get on the bottom. If you want that convict, you got to go in the middle. It's probably middle to top, and that's why you're not getting it. Can
It's
you?
epic.
Is it
It's
epic, or can you go on normal?
Yeah.
Then you can't go on normal to.
That's why I
cheat
did
it
the
out.
epic earlier. I was like, well, maybe
Yeah,
I
you
could try
gotta
that.
go. Oops, that did not go where I wanted it. The bubbles were over here. Now it went way over there. It's going everywhere but where I want to throw it. There's some bubbles behind me. Will they come around and get me or not? Usually they don't come around. You got to be behind them. No, now it's over to the right. There we go. It's pinky. Pinky, dinky,
This is
dinky.
pulling a lot
Boom.
of drag. I hope
This one's
when I
not
get it,
an
the shark
octopus.
doesn't eat it. Now I've heard if you cut the shark off,
Yeah,
you
the
can
shark will probably. Yeah, I just got a shark. Got a mako. He's just jumped on. Yeah, it might eat it.
But
It
I
might
heard
like
if you
to
cut
eat
it
it.
off,
It
you
looks
can
like
go back
it's like
right
the
back to the same
spade
spot
fish.
and catch it again. If you know what it was that you caught.
Don't do that.
Oh,
Just
I
get
don't-
the
oh,
shark.
I don't know if I just don't want that.
Mako is having a little fit. He's wagging his tail at me. Now I can see him. I don't know if you can see him or not. Don't you
I can't see him
snap.
over there.
He's redlining it. I can see him through the water. Now he just jumped. And I can see him in the water completely. Oh, he just made a poo-poo at me. He is so vigorous. Making me work. I've gotten so lazy catching little octopus
Exactly.
that just reel in.
We haven't been catching our. We haven't been catching sturgeon lately. Either. Been catching those little
Couldn't get
bony-tailed
anything on. I
chubs.
couldn't get a gar on. I couldn't get nothing. I was so frustrated.
Come on.
Nothing would jump on. No, 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 you effer! Nah, nah.
Come on, fish.
That makes me mad. I lost him. I don't lose
Come on,
him that
fish.
often. I lost it, and I deserved it, I guess.
Come on, fish. Here, fishy, fishy. Let's go fish.
I missed my mark on the cast,
All right.
and I know I
I'm
can't
going
quite get
over
it
there.
where I need it. Now I'm in the wrong side, too. The swirl came up, not up.
It doesn't like lures, but I'm going to try and lure it. Well, why not?
There's the bubbles. Now they're way over there on my side. Come on.
You're not what I wanted anyway, so I'm glad you broke
That
off.
makes me so mad I lost that guy. I'm not glad that I lost my Mako. I wanted him. Plus, I spent all that time working him. There we go. It's pinking up. Now my foot itches. Ugh. Itching the top of my foot. That Mako was not very forgiving, and I was really trying to be careful with her. I think they
do.
add up any
They do,
boo-boos
for
you
sure
make.
they do.
And if you get too many of them, then they just wait for a while and then nail you. Another golden kitty.
Golden kitties are worth 15 points.
15 points. Yeah, I know they are. And they come in fairly nicely.
I think
I
they
like
look
'em.
they look browner when they jump in the water with them. 'Cause I think this is a golden kitty, and it looks like a
Yeah, but
brown trout to me.
when you bring them in, though, they're
It looked like
yellow.
a brown trout to me when it just jumped. We'll see what it is when it comes in.
It's a brown trout.
Cutthroat.
It was a cutthroat, even worse. Oh, my foot is just itching me to death.
Hello.
No.
Kid, turn off your mic. I don't want to hear your conversation with whoever you're talking to.
What?
I can hear everything. I can hear your mic. I can hear who you're talking to. Don't come into my room talking to somebody else with the mic on.
Uh-oh.
It's rude. No one wants
No
to
one
hear
wants
your...
to hear
Yeah,
your
you
parents complaining
idiot.
at you.
Yeah, or your friends, or you yelling at your siblings, or your TV show, or your... I got a red sockeye guy. They have no idea what
Nope.
being rude is.
No, I
They really
mean,
have no concept of
my daughter
these
does it all the
behaviors are
time. She'll be
rude.
watching TV and on the phone with like friends, and like they're not even like paying attention. Like, why are you even like on the phone and stuff? Like,
Or why do you have the TV on when you're have friends? You know,
yeah.
it really irritates me is when um, they come in the room and they're carrying on whatever they were doing before they came in to fish. Well, why are you fishing? If you're busy with your friends, your family, whatever, why are you coming in this room? You can't do both, you know. Be in real life. If you've got real family in real life, be in
If I
real
did
life.
that, then I might have to face all my issues.
Yeah, but you're not paying attention to real life. You're fishing. You're not dragging your real life into the room with me, talking to your wife about your finances or your sex life or your kids'
Yeah.
bad
No,
acts, or
I
you know
get
what
it.
I'm saying? If you want to do those things, do it in real life. Don't do it in the fishing room. Like ridiculous. I mean, I get phone calls and I have to take this phone call and I pull the headset off and take it because they're important. Like I was in the middle of catching a fish and I broke it off because the guy from the car dealership place is calling me back about the warranty thing they're giving me. Oh, I got an Arctic grayling, 10 points. He's pretty, kind of purple. And I didn't want to try and dig through his voice AI to get back to him. And I saw who it was. I needed to take the call. So I said, I got to take this call. I yanked the headset off. I'm not going to have the call with him and the headset too. Silly. Silly, silly. There we go. Didn't quite get out far enough. I don't know if he'll come back for me or not. There we go, he did. I think this is a cutthroat. It's on the top. Yep. 9. There's some bubbles. Still don't have the art of casting back. Never did have it. So we played mini golf. Michael, worshipful master, he met up with us and played with us. We did the under the to the center of the earth one. That was fun. If I hadn't screwed up the last hole, I probably would have had the best score I'd ever had. The last hole is you have to hit it in this one place, and that kept popping out or hitting, going in the water. It's a one-hole shot, and that's it. And I did not get it. I stroked out. So that did not work. I lost my bubbles. Do you play walkabout
I
mini golf?
installed it. I
forgot you
tried
said.
it one time, but I didn't really understand how to work it. So at some point,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh, well, I'll have to take you when we're not trying to do points, making ourselves crazy, and we can just play. I'm not very good at it, but I can explain to you how it works, and it's a really very fun. And they have a lot of course. I have all the courses. They have a lot of courses now. They've added on
No, I
probably
just
since
did it
you've
like
done
a
it.
couple weeks ago.
But you have to get their
Yeah.
avatar.
I just didn't know how to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like
How to
trying to
work
start
it.
a course and it wouldn't let me start
Oh,
a
I
course,
got
so I was
another.
like, okay, well,
Okay, well, we'll have to figure you out and get you
and
going.
at the time it was like
I
after I
just
had been
got a
fishing
PB
one day and
on here.
it was kind of the end of the night when I didn't feel like fishing anymore,
Yeah, it was.
but I wasn't quite tired for bed, so I tried to do it, and then when it didn't work, I was like, well, I am tired for bed now, so I didn't really want to spend too much time.
Is it really
Yes, it is.
3:27 already? Wow. I got another heart ring guy. But I don't think he's big enough. He's 5, but only 5'0". I don't think he's a number
I
1.
keep trying to do the point and cast.
Very cool. I know it,
Nope.
and it won't work. Where are the little? Oh, I see the little hearts on it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool.
They're almost like little tattoos on it. That's-
Let me see what it looks like. Yeah, I took it really close this time. It's at an angle, but you can really see the hearts. Oh, it's so cute. And then if I go to the people one, and then I go to there, and then you can see mine.
Come on, fish. So I cast this fish. I land it on the white swirl. White swirl goes away and it just sits there.
Okay, I sent you mine, close up of mine. It's not as close as yours, but if you open it up
Okay.
big, you can see it. It's at an angle. Cool.
Oh yeah, I like that. That's a good picture.
All right.
Very good picture.
Yeah,
Something thing.
those are fun. Oops. So you have to get the game avatar, and at the clubhouse, you can change all
Okay.
the settings in there. And then you pick club and a ball, and then it's best to start on the easy courses. You can find the lost
Okay.
balls on the easy courses. And when you get the lost balls, then it will unlock the hard courses. And in the hard courses, you can do the fox hunt and get fancy clubs, which is kind of cool. They're like a treasure hunt,
Huh.
fox hunts. And then there's different things. You can play regular game. You can play a front 9, a back 9. You can practice. And then they have some variations now that I haven't done. Like instead of the default is the person who has the best score on the last hole
Yeah,
gets to go
that's like normal though.
next first
Yeah.
when you're playing in a room. You can play by yourself, and you can, well, that's big looking. It's PB. And then you can also like
Okay.
do a drop in. Okay, close that. There we go. And that. All right, then I have to do this. Okay, that got them all. So this one's 14.493. I don't think it's big enough. It's a pink banded, pink banded, 15.354, and this is 14.493. Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, they are.
Those are really pretty. Okay, only 8 credits for that, but he's pretty. There we go. Those Arctic ones, the color is spectacular. And then once you have the game avatar, you can click your index finger. You want to put the controller down that you're not using. And then you click your index finger to go to the ball. Otherwise, you have to travel to the ball. And you can fly in the game by
Okay.
pointing your rod straight up. And then you can fly all around. Now, I found that it doesn't back up. And so it's hard to turn and get moving around in my wheelchair and wheelie office chair. And so you got to be careful because you can get yourself all in your guardian or out bang into things.
Well, I caught something that's like, ooh.
I've got a Mako on again. No, I don't have a Mako, I have a Goblin. Ooh, he got mad. I did something wrong.
All right, I'm back. Oh,
Oh my
sorry.
god, bro, you scared me.
Why did I scare you?
Don't
Alright.
yell.
Because your voice is scaring me.
Yeah, well, your voice is too loud, kid.
My voice is just right. Thank you.
Holy cow. What a big good.
All right.